how do they only use a half a gallon of water? That is crazy to me. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, I came across this video last night called How the Dutch Can Solve World Hunger. And I have seen this channel before, but what I noticed is the channel didn't even post for like 2 years, and they just randomly, out of nowhere, posted this video called Orange Flag. That's the name of the channel. So make sure you go check out their channel. They have a ton of other videos. It looks like they're trying to get back into YouTube, so make sure you guys go over there and check them out and help them grow that channel. Anyways, we're gonna find out how the Dutch can solve world hunger, which I feel like it's gonna have a lot to do with the agricultural part, because the Netherlands does have a lot of they export a lot of like vegetables and stuff like that to the rest of the world. Like, we already know that. And there's a ton of farmland there, which is crazy to me because it's only like half the size of the state of Indiana, which is where I live. So you would think that, you know, it's just such a small country. But we're gonna find out.
You might think that the Netherlands is a small country with not much land for farming, but did you know that it's actually the second largest exporter of agricultural products in the world after the United States? That's right, this tiny nation produces more food than giants like China, India, and Brazil. So how do they do it, and what can we learn from them? In this video, we'll show you how the Dutch have mastered the art of science and technology and sustainable agriculture using cutting-edge technology, innovation, and efficiency. We'll take you inside their greenhouses where they grow tomatoes, peppers, and flowers using less water, fertilizer, and pesticides than anywhere else.
Oh, wow.
We'll also introduce you to some of their breakthroughs in vertical farming, seed technology, and robotics, which are transforming the way we produce and consume food. Before this video starts, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps the algorithm boost my videos. But before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to appreciate the history and culture of this remarkable country. The Netherlands has a long tradition of being a global leader in trade, exploration, and innovation. From the 17th century onwards, the Dutch were at the center of the spice trade, bringing exotic flavors and aromas to Europe. They also pioneered new ways of land reclamation, drainage, and irrigation, turning marshes and swamps into fertile fields. The Dutch have always been resourceful and resilient people who face many challenges and hardships throughout their history. One of the most tragic events was the famine of 1944 through 1945, where Nazi Germany blocked food supplies to the occupied Netherlands during World War II. More than 20,000 people died of starvation and disease.
That is something I have not heard about. Should I dive into... I haven't done a lot of stuff on World War II on my channel. I've had a lot of requests for different things. Should I check into that? Because I know, like, for instance, Rotterdam, right? The city center was completely bombed during World War II. And then there's the famine that I just now learned about. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. If not, hey, whatever. There's a ton of other stuff to react to. We don't have to go like political with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
This experience left a deep mark on the Dutch psyche and motivated them to ensure food security for themselves and for others. That's why, after the war, the Dutch government launched a massive program to modernize and expand its agricultural sector.
That makes sense.
They invested heavily in research and development, education and training, and infrastructure and logistics. They also encouraged cooperation and collaboration among farmers, scientists, businesses, and government organizations. The result was a stunning transformation, from a country that barely produced enough food for its own population to a powerhouse that feeds millions of people around the world. But how exactly did the Netherlands achieve this feat? What are the secrets behind its agricultural success? And what are the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead? One of the most impressive aspects of Dutch agriculture is its greenhouse industry. The Netherlands has nearly 24,000 acres of crops growing in greenhouses, which is almost twice the size of Manhattan. These greenhouses produce mostly vegetables and flowers, such as tomatoes, peppers, roses, and tulips. But these are not your ordinary greenhouses.
That's just crazy to see. Like, that's just... Would they say more than twice the size of Manhattan? Just nothing but greenhouses? That'd have to be a crazy sight. I feel like I seen it in a... I feel like it was the Netherlands from above reaction that I did, where it was like a bunch of drone footage and stuff like that showed the tulip fields and you know, the canals and all this kind of stuff from above. I feel like they showed the greenhouse, like the area that has all the greenhouses.
They are high-tech marvels that use cutting-edge technology, innovation, and efficiency to grow more food with less resources. For example, Dutch greenhouses use a hydroponic system, which means that plants grow in water instead of soil.
Yeah.
This saves water, fertilizer, and space, and prevents soil-borne diseases. The water used in greenhouses is recycled and purified, so nothing goes to waste. The plants also receive precise amounts of nutrients, light, and temperature, which optimize their growth and quality. The greenhouses are heated by geothermal energy, which comes from deep underground wells that tap into hot water reservoirs. This reduces the reliance on fossil fuels and greenhouse gas emissions. The greenhouses also use natural pest control methods, such as introducing beneficial insects that eat harmful ones. This reduces the need for pesticides and chemicals that can harm the environment and human health. The greenhouses also use CO2 from nearby industries, such as oil refineries and power plants, to boost plant growth and reduce carbon emissions. All of these techniques.
That is very smart, but that makes sense because the Dutch are very innovative people. So, yeah, so they're just like recycling stuff that's already there instead of letting it go to waste. Like that's perfect.
Allowed the Dutch to produce more food with less water, energy, land, and chemicals than anywhere else in the world. For example, Dutch greenhouses use only half a gallon of water to grow about a pound of tomatoes, while the global average is more like 28 gallons. They also produce 10 times more tomatoes per acre than traditional farms.
How do they only use a half a gallon of water? That is crazy to me.
But greenhouses are not the only secret behind Dutch agriculture. The country also excels in other areas of food production and technology, such as vertical farming, seed technology, and robotics. Vertical farming is a method of growing crops indoors in stacked layers or towers.
Yeah,
This saves space and allows for year-round production in any climate or location.
I've heard about that.
Vertical farms can also use LED lights to create artificial sunlight that matches the needs of different plants. Some vertical farms even use aeroponics or fogponics, which spray mist or fog on the roots of the plant instead of water. Seed technology is another field where the Dutch are pioneers. They have developed new varieties of seeds that are more resistant to diseases, pests, droughts, and salinity.
Yeah.
They have also improved the quality and yield of crops such as potatoes, onions, carrots, lettuce, and cabbage. Some of these seeds are genetically modified, while other seeds are created by conventional breeding methods. Robotics is another area where the Dutch are innovators. They have developed robots that can perform tasks such as milking cows, harvesting fruits and vegetables, sorting and packing products, and spraying crops.
They got cow milking robots. I did not know that. That's crazy.
These robots can reduce labor costs and increase productivity and accuracy. These are just some of the secrets behind Dutch agriculture. There are many more that we could explain in future videos, but for now, let's just wrap up by asking ourselves, what can we learn from the Dutch, and what can we do to support their efforts? The main lesson that we can learn from the Dutch is that sustainable agriculture is possible and profitable. By using technology, innovation, and efficiency, we can produce more food with less resources and impact on the environment. We can also improve the quality and safety of our food and reduce food waste. But we can't do it alone. We need to work together with farmers, scientists, businesses, governments, and consumers to create a global food system that is fair and resilient for everybody. We need to share knowledge and best practices across borders and culture. We need to invest in research and development that can solve our current and future challenges. And we need to support Dutch farmers who are leading the way in sustainable agriculture. We can do this by buying their products when possible, or by visiting their farms if we ever travel to their country or their area. We can also follow their example by growing our own food in our backyards or balconies using some of their techniques.
Speaking of growing your own food, I didn't grow it, it was already here, but when we bought the new place, there's a ton of apple trees here. I don't know if you can see in the background behind me. There was a pear tree too. That's what these logs are. It fell down though. I had to trim it up, but yeah, ton of apple tree. Not a ton, but like 6 of them. I got to trim them down though. But I'm gonna do something with those apples this fall when they're ready to go. Maybe make some homemade like something, apple pie or something with it. Maybe do a video on it. I don't know.
The Dutch have shown us that feeding the world is not a hopeless dream, but a realistic goal. They've revealed their secrets, and now it's up to us to use them. Together, we can create a better future for ourselves and for our planet. Thank you for watching this new video from Orange Flag Productions. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.
Yes.
And don't forget to leave a comment below and tell us what you think about Dutch agriculture.
Oh, it's still got a minute.
We'd love to hear from you. Again, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on our latest videos. Also, Be sure to check out my previous catalog and videos. One of them I talked about the Dutch land reclamation and how great it is and everything that goes along with that. So I'd be grateful if you guys check that out.
Yeah, actually, that video, I think I might have already did a reaction to that one. I'm not sure, or at least I've seen it. I don't know if I just watched it or if I did a reaction to it, but check it out. It's a good video. Whether you just go to his main channel and check out the original one for sure. Okay, so next week is how tulips almost destroy the Netherlands. Very cool. If you're wanting to check that video out, go check it out. I'm gonna hit like. I've already hit subscribe. You guys should go check out the main channel, do that as well too. And I'm gonna put right here, great video. Welcome back to YouTube. You guys have a super fun, awesome day. I'll catch you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.